James, we're off air.
No, we're not. It says live.
Not just off air. Oh, there we go. We're live.
All right, guys, what is up? We are back with another episode of Punting with the Bases Loaded. It's a little different look than last time where it was just Frank, I, Brian, occasionally Joey. Last week, James was busy. It's the holidays. He works at UPS, man. He's got shit to do, man. He's got shit to do. But we're going to get right back into it, and Frank is just a picture again, but he just fucking sucks. And I fucking suck. Anyway, Happy New Year to everyone, and this is the first official episode after the merger that James and I decided to do with these guys, turning facets of the game, our Twitter account, which was also a blog, into our official podcast. It includes all of us and this Lewis kid. We don't know what he's doing.
We know where he is.
Yeah. I don't think he's alive.
If you recall, 3, 4, 5 episodes ago, we started a food tournament bracket. So we're going to get back into that and do 2 more matchups tonight.
And the first matchup is Subway versus Blimpies. I'll start off. I eat Blimpies like almost every day because it's the only good thing. And Subway is fucking awful.
Sounds terrible.
So I'm going to go with Blimpies because they have the best buffalo chicken sub in the world. And I will fight anyone that disagrees.
I mean, I don't, but I think Blimpies' quality is overall better. Just overall better. So my vote goes to Blimpie.
I'm gonna have to go Subway. Basically for their Southwest sauce.
That's a good. That's a great fucking call.
Because anytime I get a sandwich, except like the meatball, maybe sometimes throw it on the meatball, but like other than the meatball, like I'm throwing that Southwest sauce on my sandwich. So I'm taking Subway.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go with Subway only because the last time I had Blimpies was when I was a little nigga. So,
God damn it, Brian! God damn you! God damn you!
So the breakdown, the breaking vote here goes to the only kid who does not eat either. So This fucking.
All right. So, and I do eat subs, but
subs.
I'm going with Subway based purely on availability.
Subway, baby.
America.
Subway, baby.
Get a all right. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Subway is moving on, and the second matchup.
Put these polls on Twitter because I want to know what our followers think.
All right,
they will.
Frank.
Anyway,
now we have a lot more followers.
Moving on, our second battle is also between 2 sub places.
We have DeBella's versus Charlie's.
I'm sure not a lot of people know what DeBella's is. I'm thinking it's more upstate New York, but that being said, DeBella's, if you ever have a chance to go to DeBella's, please don't fuck up. Please don't fuck up. Please do it. And get the everything bread.
Yes.
The biggest size you can. It doesn't matter if you have it 4 days later. If there's mold in it, that shit is fire. Period.
That's gross.
Yeah, that's just facts. Every time I had an order, and I'm going with DeBella's too. I have a Charlie's right down the road from me now, but I also have a DeBella's closer to me now that just opened up. But it's really not even a competition. That everything bread kills it every fucking time. You get the Godfather. You throw in a little pasta salad.
Oh yeah, the pasta salad, baby. The pasta salad.
I mean, plus it's expensive, but you're getting a fucking 17-inch sub. Go to Charlie's, you're getting this little 9-inch fucking boner sandwich. You're spending like $18 more. So to me, it's an easy vote. I'm giving it to Bella's.
See, I've never had DeBella's, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I'm a terrible person for this question. I do like Charlie's, but I'm going to go Charlie's because I've actually had it. But DeBella's is definitely something I want to try, seeing as how you guys apparently worship the ground it walks on.
I was going to say, you have to go to DeBella's.
It's a building. But
I've never seen a DeBella's walk, but
yeah,
I haven't seen you run. So
contrary to my prior vote, I'm not going based on availability. I'm going with DeBellis. I've had it one time, and it's much better than Charlie's.
Okay. All right.
Cool.
I'm eating carrots. So don't pick them.
Good, Frank.
So it's a dog.
Individual chicken fingers. Literal fingers. All right, Brian, it comes to, it's over, but let's hear your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to go with DeBellas anyway. I mean, listen, I can eat DeBellas before I drink, and it's also freaking amazing after I drink. So, DeBellas hands down.
When the fuck were you going after you drank? Motherfucker.
No,
No,
dude, like you said, the 17-inch boner sandwich, and you cut it in half?
No, it was
Boner sandwich?
You said.
Pause,
yeah,
Brian.
if you've never had it, you have to try the boner sandwich. That is the anyway.
The signature.
So today's winners are Subway and DeBellas.
And with the giant boner sandwich.
With the giant
Huge. Anyway,
boner sandwich. Better than the 9-inch boner sandwich.
Glad I could be here.
Anyway, moving along, we're going to get into some baseball talk. Frank and I started kind of going throughout the divisions, but we only got to the NL East last time because we both thought it was a kind of an impromptu thing, and that's where him and I have our strengths. So we are going to move to another fun division within the NL. It's not the Central. It is the West. There's a lot of teams sitting towards they could go back and forth top, but there's some interesting things that happen in the offseason. Still could happen with Dozier, Braun, if the Giants make a move, but we'll see what happens. But let's break it down.
All right.
All right. So,
one of my favorite things from the offseason, which was what the Diamondbacks stacked up their starting pitching.
Yep.
James alluded to it in a different podcast, but starting pitching is at such a premium right now that the Diamondbacks could flip one of their mid-level starters and get a really nice return.
Robbie Ray.
Whether they be MLB-ready players, high-level prospects, low-level prospects, whatever. But I really like what they did. Also getting Taijuan Walker, who is a really good pitcher, has a lot of good potential, and could fit really well there with Greinke.
Yeah, I mean, what we did last time is we went from the bottom to the top. I think
I started in the middle.
We can all agree that Arizona and San Diego are going to be toward the bottom of the division.
I don't necessarily agree with that
I
at
don't
all.
necessarily agree with that.
I think San Diego's absolutely going to be in the bottom.
See you later, buddy.
Arizona has acquired a bunch of pieces over the last 2 years. Like, I think people are overlooking the Greinke signing completely
Right, this is a lot better than
last year.
To be honest with you, I don't.
This is all I've ever wanted out of this podcast.
Get out of here. All right, I'm back.
To be honest with you, with in regard to the Diamondbacks, I mean, they got rid of what's this dude's name? Gene Segura, but they got Walker, who's a fireball, and he's got potential. They also got Ketel Marte, who could, be serviceable. They got Owings and Nick Ahmed and all them, but I don't think, to be honest, I don't think Shelby Miller has that bad of a season again.
No, I think he has to bounce back from having a season like that.
It can literally not be any worse.
They got Mitch Haniger, and they still have Brandon Drury to play middle infield.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Fernando Rodney sign there?
Yes, he did, right?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Fernando Rodney was awesome last year before he got hurt. And
lights out.
And let's not forget who they didn't have last year, AJ Pollock, full season of hell.
That's true.
He was an MVP candidate 2 years ago, arguably. Obviously, there was no real candidates other than Bryce, but remove Bryce from that conversation, AJ Pollock is right in the thick of things.
Absolutely.
And, I mean, quietly, Yasmani Tomas had 30 home runs last year.
Yep, you're right.
It's a solid team, but I still think they're going to finish towards the bottom when you have powerhouses like the Dodgers, San Francisco, and Colorado, which we'll talk about in a couple seconds.
Now, I guess that's where we should go next, right? Colorado?
Yeah, I'll break right into Colorado. I think, to me, they are very similar, comparably to the Orioles. Their offense is there. It's there. They signed Desmond. They still might grab Trumbo, but where the fuck's the pitching? John Gray is showing a lot of potential.
Yeah.
But aside from John Gray, what do they got? Jorge De La Rosa?
It's Bettis, Gray, and Tim Anderson, who was pretty good last year. And I know that because I had him on my fantasy team.
But in that division, when you're playing teams like the Dodgers and the Giants so many times a year, you need to have a pitcher that at least one that can, go out there and
facing Arizona too. Their offense
shut them down.
Yeah, played 81 games in Coors isn't helping any of those pitchers.
Yeah, not at all.
No, absolutely not. But these guys are not pitchers that would go, except for Ubaldo Jimenez. But
he's a myth.
We're not going to even get into him. I bet John Gibbons would love to talk to you about Ubaldo Jimenez.
I mean, realistically, like, why not go like take a flyer on Tyson Ross? He hasn't been officially signed by anyone yet, right? Like, he's like, why not take a flyer on a ground ball pitcher, one of the better ones in baseball, right?
In a fucking fly ball park.
Yeah.
That's it. Why do you like? Why why not take a flyer on him? I mean, even if you pay extra, you need to pay. Listen, if you're going to pitch in Colorado, you're going to get extra money. So pay the extra couple doll hairs and try it out.
Their offense is great.
Yeah, that
they have NL
great.
It is great.
Especially with fucking Desmond
dude,
coming
I
over.
love Desmond. It adds so much like speed, dude. Oh my god, that offense is going to be the best in baseball.
You know what? The good thing about Desmond is he bet on himself and it paid off.
Yeah.
Not as much as it would have if he signed that deal with the Nationals, whatever, 3 years ago. But he bought that 1 year, $8 million, that $1 million, $8 million contract, and he fucking balled.
And he's like a Gold Glove outfielder now.
Yeah, center fielder in first year.
Unbelievable.
They're saying he's going to play first though.
Yeah, he's the best utility guy in baseball right now.
I mean, dude, you could play him anywhere.
Yeah, anywhere.
Especially if they sign Trumbo, you could literally play him anywhere.
That's so valuable on a National League team. Like, especially if he's coming off the bench. Like, say there's a day when he has a day off. Like, it's going to be very valuable late in the game to just throw Ian Desmond in wherever you want.
Wyatt Lee, their second baseman's one of their lesser known
batting
titles.
No, batting check. Yeah.
Yep.
And I think one of the most overlooked, and I'm going to say it, superstars in baseball is Charlie Blackmon.
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
He's a superstar.
Yep.
It's overlooked, but and don't forget they still have Cargo.
Arenado.
Oh yeah, duh.
It sucks he didn't play in the '70s, Charlie Blackmon. He looks like he would fit right the fuck in with that hair and the fucking beard. Yeah, wow, what epic battles they would have.
Yes.
Instead of Kirk Gibson surrounding the bases, it'd be fucking Charlie Blackmon.
All right. So
anyway,
let's move. I think Jess is about to say the same thing. Let's move to the two top teams in that division for the.
Well, I feel like before we do that, we should hit the cellar dwellers because there's not much we can say about that.
The Padres games, and we'll see.
I don't think they're. I mean, remember a couple years ago, the Padres were supposed to win that division.
Yeah, and look what happened there.
22.
And AJ Preller, the rock star, had to blow it up.
Fucked up everything. So
he was called a rock star.
Yeah. Well, okay. I mean, they have really, really good young pieces.
Oh yeah.
Like great young outfield.
Really good. Yeah.
Dude, right?
Yeah, man.
Is Margot coming up this year? Or Margot, however you say his name?
I would assume that they were young pieces.
Yeah, Margot, Renfro, and are both going to be starting.
Bill Myers?
Day one. Yeah, probably
Myers.
Myers is probably going to be playing first again.
He should.
Yeah, he absolutely should.
And they got my boy Jose Perella, so, I mean.
Oh, right. Some nice Solarte in there.
Yeah. I mean, they are what they are. Their pitching's gonna stink. They lost everyone. They lost Tyson Ross. They lost Cashner. I mean, honestly, that they might. Oh my God! Like, who is gonna start games? Edwin Jackson is gone. Oh God, who's starting for them?
I don't know. I don't even know who's left.
Oh my God! Please,
I don't think I can name one pitcher.
I'm gonna look that up.
Nah, Perdomo. Perdomo.
Good.
Luis Perdomo. But I think we should put that on. I think we should start a Twitter poll and see if we could, or something like how many people can name more than 3 Padres starters to date?
Nobody.
Without cheating.
Yeah, without cheating.
I'm cheating real bad right now, and I mean this is not good.
Oh, they have James Shields?
No, they don't.
No, they did trade him. He's gone.
Yeah.
He's on the white box. I can't. The Padres are so forgettable.
This is an old article.
Wow, okay.
The Padres are so forgettable.
Even the internet's not even updated on what the rotation is.
Okay, I think that we should do right now an over-under on the Padres because they are awful. They're really we're looking at it now. They're really okay.
I'd say 99.5 losses.
7. Okay, so 65 over under 65 wins.
I'm taking hard under.
I'm not going to take a hard under. I'm going to say 65 wins is pretty hard to fucking like. You have to be really, really bad. So I'd say,
Dave Quackenbush is gonna fucking pitch 20 games this year.
I'd say they're gonna land right on 65.
Frank,
wait a second.
Over under 60.
Is in Miami.
Well, there you go. Then who else? I was just throwing out. I was just throwing out names. I don't know.
And they're playing a division with what we've already said. We're talking about what we think is the third best team. Talking about one of the best offenses in the league.
All right.
So over under, Frank.
I gotta go under, especially in this division.
For once, I agree with Frank.
I think we're gonna stop this fucking suicide talk and move on to some new teams.
Let's move on to
all right. We will go with the Giants next.
The Giants are going to win the division because they now have a closer, and they are just—that's all they needed to be a better team.
But their bullpen in general sucks.
Right,
it still sucks even with Melanson.
It still sucks, but they're gonna add another arm or two. They have to. They have to see how bad that bullpen was.
Nice nostrils, Frank.
They have to bring in someone else. Like I'm gonna say the Giants are gonna win the NL West. Like I'm putting on it right now.
I don't know. I think I'm a Mets fan, obviously, but I feel like if they were serious, they should try to go for, Desmond or Cespedes, or even make a trade for just someone in their outfield. They need another outfielder. They lacked it.
They're talking about Gardner for a while.
Yeah, even Brett Gardner would have brought a spark to that lineup. But I don't think I still have a lot of faith in that team, even when they're not great. They're like the Giants in baseball, really. They'll make a wild card. Football, sorry. They make a wild card run, and then, the rest is history. So I think it's possible they finish at the top, but I think just right now, especially if the Dodgers make a move for a right-handed bat, Braun, Dozier, either or, that they have the edge.
I don't think the Giants have I love their pitching, obviously, and like Joey said, the addition of Melanson's big, but their offense is so suspect, man. What do they do? What does anyone do other than Buster Posey? Hunter Pence gets hurt all the time. Panic was hurt. Span was hurt.
Brandon Crawford.
That's a big issue.
Crawford, other than his 8-hit game, did all year.
As boring as he is, dude, Brandon Belt's a pretty good.
Yeah,
no, he's good too, but what? So Nunez, he's okay. But they're all everyone that we're naming is good. They're good. They're okay, and they're injury prone.
Except for Buster Posey.
Yeah, except for Buster Posey, who didn't hit any home runs last year. So it's where's the power coming from outside of Brandon Belt? Because we know Hunter Pence is getting hurt, so the power's not coming there.
That's why I said they should have made a serious run at Cespedes or Desmond.
I don't know where I heard this, but someone was talking about
sources, man.
Weeders going there.
Fuck Weeders.
Moving Posey to a less injury-prone first base.
Fuck
and using
Weeders.
Belt as a corner outfielder.
Fuck Weeders.
So that sounds like an awful plan because Brandon Belt runs a 5.1 40, so he won't be able to track anything in the outfield.
There's been some shitty right fielders in the league. He can go out there and play a corner outfield.
Like that guy in Washington, right?
Yeah, that's real shitty.
Anyway, there's the Giants breakdown. Let's move along to the Dodgers.
Who are exactly the same team they were last year. Other than get Brian Dozier, then I think it's over. I'll change. If I'm the Dodgers, I'm absolutely getting Brian Dozier because they've been such a good team for a lot of years, but they haven't had that one piece to take them over the edge. And plugging Dozier in that lineup is really something they should do.
I think it'll be nice if they get, once Bellinger comes up. And the thing is, they're not going to – if they make that trade for Dozier, you can fucking say goodbye to De Leon.
Yeah.
Or Urias. They're going to have to include one of them.
I don't think Urias will go. It'll have to be De Leon.
Yeah, he's older too. So you'd got him.
And probably Bellinger too, to be honest.
Yeah.
I know the Twins are looking for a lot.
Yeah, but for 40 home runs and a chance at a title, you know.
Yeah, you trade a lot.
40 home runs at second base.
Yeah, and you saw the Nationals did that with Adam Eaton. They took a chance.
Well, they're comparing this deal to when the Yankees traded for Knobloch in '97 when they traded Eric Milton and Christian Guzman, and they made the deal that got them over the hump. And I mean, we know what happened in 98, 99, 2000. Like, they have to make that deal to
Eric
get
Milton
over.
sucked.
He did,
Anyway.
but at the time,
No, I know. I'm just it's worked out.
yeah. I mean, it worked out. It worked out for the Yankees. So I mean, it's gotta. They have to make the move if they want to be a serious contender.
I mean, regardless, they still have the best pitcher in baseball.
Yeah, maybe the best.
They
pitcher of all
have
time.
one of the best 3 closers in baseball.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Probably two.
So the versatility he showed in the offs in the postseason, pitching,
Exceptional.
X amount of innings, more than but
I think they could use another arm with the bullpen. I mean, what contender couldn't use another arm with the bullpen? Really?
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily think. I guess staying intact wasn't a bad thing because most of their rotation was fucking lit up all year.
Yeah,
so
I think the rotation could be a lot.
They still
had
won
38 DL trips last year,
and they still won. How many games? Did they win 90 games? Did they get 90 wins last year?
Yeah, I believe they were.
Yeah, 91 wins. 91 wins. So I mean, you win 91 games with how many DL trips? Like Frank just said, you're a pretty good team.
I mean, Hinjin-Ryu hasn't pitched since 2011, so he'll be back in the fold.
Bobby's still guaranteed to draft him.
That shit, that round-faced Asian Korean's gonna be in there. It's gonna stay fucking interesting, man. I'm telling you, that division's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes, it is.
All right, so I think without going any further, we all give our final standings, maybe a rough estimated record because we got to do quick math. But Frank, take it.
Are you saying full standings or who we think is going to finish at the top?
Do full standings.
Full standings.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, I'm going full standings. I'm not going to talk about record. I'll talk about wins at the top. But there's no point in talking about the record with the fucking Padres. They're going to finish at the end. I think the Diamondbacks are going to finish 4th. I think Colorado's going to finish 3rd. I think Colorado's San Francisco for the 3rd spot is going to be where the race could be if they don't get any more bullpen arms in San Francisco. Whoever finishes higher out of that will be 2. And then I think Dodgers, after we had that conversation, even though I just said San Francisco's going to finish 1st, I think the Dodgers have a more solid team after I think about it. And I think if they stay healthy, they could end up with a game above 9 wins.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I'm gonna go Giants at the top right now. Dodgers. I'm gonna say that Colorado finishes 3rd just because of their offense, even though I think the Diamondbacks pitching is much, much better. I think their offense in Coors is going to get them those couple extra wins. Then the Diamondbacks 4th, and the Padres far, far, far back. I'm going to say they're finishing at least 15 games back of 4th place. They're going to be very.
They'll be here.
All right. So I'm going to stick with the popular trend. The Padres will not be in 1st place in the NL West at the end of the season. Here's where I'm running into some problems. I think that either the Rockies or the Diamondbacks are going to have a better projected season than anyone expects.
Yep.
One of those teams is going to compete for the 2nd spot.
Bam.
I think the Dodgers have the 1st spot, in my opinion. They have it. But if the Diamondbacks finally, play, I think if Goldschmidt, dude,
I think he's the most underrated superstar in baseball. Honestly.
Oh, he's very underrated. But when you look at it, I think their offense and their offense and pitching combined, mixed versus the Colorado offense, I feel like that could be really exciting. Even though it won't be because neither of them will probably. They might. Who knows? One of them might snag a wild card. You never know.
Yeah, especially with 2 wild cards, man.
I'm honestly not sold. Personally, it's just me. I think the Giants are something's gonna happen. Someone's gonna get an injury bug.
Agreed.
I think one of those teams can outperform expectations. Just right now, I think one of them will be an 85+ win team. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's bold, but Dodgers win anyway.
I'm gonna go with the Padres are gonna finish last. I'm really not a fan of the Giants at all. I think that, dude, the division is just 2 through 4 can really finish anyway. I'm gonna go.
X Factor. It's an entire division on X Factor.
Yep, I'm gonna go Giants 4th, Rockies 3rd, Diamondbacks 2nd, Dodgers win the division.
All right. James with a hot take.
With my hot sauce. Wait. Let me break out the fucking hot sauce for my fucking hot take, motherfucker.
Sponsored by James's Christmas.
You don't deserve that.
Yo.
All right.
Hey, Brian, you're here. Welcome.
Right. Well, moving along, we're going to hear more from our Jamaican friend. We are moving along into NFL talk. It is playoff time. Wild card set. Matchups are set.
Everyone's stoked for the Raiders Texans.
Everyone is so excited to watch Brock Osweiler throw ducks against Connor Cook. Anyway.
Connor Cook will cook.
We are going to – there's the hot take. James? Anyway. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, moving into that, we are all going to give a little perspective, a little detail about who we think is a sleeper that could make a Super Bowl run, maybe win the whole thing. All right, Brian, you want to start it off?
Yeah, I will start off. I am gonna take the Kansas City Chiefs.
Damn it!
Even though they got the second seed and they have a first round bye, people count them out anyway.
I agree.
It's gonna have because their offense isn't flashy. I mean, now it is. You know what? My X factor for why they're gonna get there is Tyreek Hill. I just said it. I said it. You don't have to say it. I said it.
Hopefully he doesn't beat the shit out of someone on the way there.
Or put up some really sweet text about like boning.
Yeah.
Really good tweets about like
exciting punt returner. He can be a wide receiver. They use him all over the field. I'm going with the Kansas City Chiefs. And that defense is also very stout.
All right, well, I mean, I'll go next because I have the same pick as Brian.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it all day. Actually, I've been thinking about it since the Chiefs secured the division, and there's not many holes on that team at all.
Nope.
I mean, between their backfield. I mean, it's not even Jamal Charles, like everyone thought it would be, but
You're right. Forgot about that.
He's not there. Between Justin Houston, Tom Ali, Marcus Peters on that defense. They got a lot of nice pieces, and then out of nowhere, Tyreek Hill explodes. He's the NFL's most exciting player right now.
Yeah,
he is right now. What last year Odell Beckham was. What people like these guys, they're just making headlines every week.
Yep.
And that is what Tyreek Hill is doing. I think is Alex Smith, Aaron Rodgers? No, but what he is steady.
Yeah.
He's going to get you. And don't forget they have probably the best tight end in football this year.
Travis Kelce, correct?
Travis Kelce. So I don't know. I like the Chiefs a lot. I think
got a great reality TV show.
Yeah.
Football.
Even though they won the division, I don't think anyone is really picking them to go all the way.
The Patriots.
What? No, I know, but this is supposed to be a sleeper to make a run, and that is why I am picking the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna make James and Brian really happy because even though I don't like the team at all, the Giants are very terrifying this postseason.
You don't like us.
I don't like the Giants. Fuck off. The last almost 2 decades of football have shown you that defense wins championships. I mean, and the Giants defense, they went out and spent a shit ton of money, and it actually worked.
Yeah, they overpaid a guy who they didn't overpay him. He's not overpaid because apparently Olivier Vernon's 1 sack before this year. Whatever.
I mean, he turned out to be really good. I mean, all the shit we talked to fucking James and Brian in the offseason.
I don't talk shit. They talk shit.
I talk shit.
I don't talk. What are you talking about?
I definitely talk shit.
I really think it's
but I'm saying,
definitely talk shit.
The Giants defense is absolutely something to be feared, and Eli Manning in the playoffs. I mean, no matter how much of an idiot he is in the regular, he throws.
And they're playing in Green Bay a fucking game.
Yep, in Green Bay, and they could also possibly derail another Patriots destined season.
If that happens one more time, Tom Brady is in public. I'm calling it with a pair of Uggs on his feet.
There we go. Tim Brady.
New York Football Giants.
Tim Brady, motherfucker.
I'm going. So I'm kind of going that same route, but I think it actually is going to be the winner of that game. Makes a run towards the Super Bowl, possibly wins. So I'm not picking either side. I'm an Aaron Rodgers enthusiast, so the way that he's playing right now, I mean, he just threw 40 touchdowns under the radar. I just want to point that out. 40 touchdowns this year.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was that many until just now.
I mean, people spend most of the year saying, what the fuck's wrong with him?
Yeah, and then the last 7 games of the year, he played the best he's ever played in his career.
He's getting hot at the right time.
Yeah, that's all he needs, just a streak.
And as good as the Giants secondary's been, when Aaron Rodgers plays like this, it doesn't matter if it's Deion Sanders. It doesn't matter who's in the secondary. But on the same side, like Joey said, the Giants defense. I mean, when they faced Green Bay earlier in the year, they shut down Jordy Nelson. They shut down Randall Cobb. The run defense has gotten exponentially better since then. And maybe JPP, I don't know, maybe limited, even if that comes in as a pass rusher on third down 7 times in a game, that can make an impact. I just the winner of that game, the Seattle or whoever, fuck off.
Isn't it going to be extra big in Green Bay? More insulation.
It'll be very insulated mitten.
Yeah. All right. Well, fuck off.
All right. So, like James,
I don't know.
I thought he was going to steal my pick. I'm going to go with the Packers out of that series or out of that game. No series there, but
the series, you're right.
Specifically because, like you said, Aaron Rodgers has been playing out of his mind. He's hot right now. It's been proven in the past. If you're hot going into the playoffs, it's a huge help. So that's what I'm going with.
All right, so we got some interesting picks. We got a couple guys thinking that Andy Reid's Chiefs and Tyreek Hill are going to make that run. We have a couple guys who are going maybe Packers, maybe Giants, maybe, just someone interesting that wasn't, really expected. That was kind of the goal.
I'm all in on the Giants. I'm saying right now.
All right.
Black power.
Anyway, because these guys are hard as fuck and they got to take care of that.
Yeah.
But
anyway,
this was the first one under our new Twitter, which was our old Twitter. So we combined and brought you what we thought was going to be an interesting topic. Subway and DeBella's moved on from the food bracket this week. Our number one food connoisseur is not here. He's probably I don't know, eating Twizzlers.
Will he ever be here?
Dumpster.
I don't know. We're pretty big food. I love food.
Hey, Joey, why are you drinking extra kinky liquor?
Because I didn't have any more. That thing was fucking awful. That was so terrible.
Why were you drinking that in the first place?
Because they made me do it. It was awful.
Anyway, this is one of the better ones because we've had our pretty much what's going to be our full cast. Because Lewis, we really don't know. He's up in the
wild card. Yeah,
Lewis is our X factor.
He doesn't cut our brake.
He might cut your goddamn brakes when you're driving. Who knows? But anyway, it was fun. It was good to get back with all the guys, so you got a lot more perspectives. Who knows? Throughout the middle of the week, maybe we'll throw something else up. A couple of us or all of us. It just really depends on our schedule. We're trying to make this work the best we can. We're always down, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
Now that I know it works on the phone, I might be driving and throwing.
But there will be polls put up. Your opinions on the Subway versus Blimpie, DeBella's versus Charlie's, and I believe there's one of the Padres, whether they will win 65 games or they will fall 30 games short of that.
Please argue with us. I would love that.
Yes, but we encourage arguments.
And please follow us on Twitter, PWTBL Cast. Check us out.
Yeah.
If anyone threatens to fight you, it's Joey. Don't be threatened.
It's probably going to be me.
All right.
Give us some wise words. Give us some wise words of wisdom. Small shirt, Jesse.
Wyndham. Come on, Wyndham.
Don't pump the keg too much, because then you're just getting fucked.
Good advice.
And no one wants.
You wear that shirt year round, like
I do.
June when